I don't think I'm going to get the Steam Deck XL. Since I've got all the buttons, I've like kind of modified my Steam Deck myself. My Stream Deck myself. Boom, boom. So yeah, get myself a pop-up green screen and I'll be fucking chuffed, mate. And then I can start saving up for a new motherboard, GPU, cooler, power supply. I'll probably get a new power supply. I think my CPU will be fine though, to be honest. I don't think there's much better than the 9900K. I figured that this is a really good place to grind. Because there's always someone new spawning, like over here now. There's someone. I got the old XQC t-shirt on as well, boys. I've not worn this in a long time. Considering it doesn't really fit anymore, but... But it's my XQC t-shirt that's got a hole in it. Yeah, so this should take maybe a little bit over 4 or 5 hours. Depending on if there's any side quests. And then once we're done with it, we will we'll do the tier lists and then we're done. Actually, also, I actually might boot up stream for once tonight. Because I really want to start Devil May Cry. So yeah, maybe I boot up tonight and we just we try and beat Devil May Cry 1. 27k, not quite enough. Want to edit and watch stream. Oh, you gotta get out? You gotta go out? Why comes you gotta go out? Have you forgot to get something? Mate, it's because you were talking to me. You forgot to pop into the dildo shop with balls. With balls! It should be working now. It is. It still doesn't work on the overlay, but it fucking works. I can see it. With balls! Oh, dude. It's fucking amazing. I dodged. I got the car today as well. I could have gone out this morning. I didn't realise till I was walking down the road. I was like, that's my car. I could have had a drive somewhere and gone for a walk, but... thought, no, I'm just... because if I get in the car and go somewhere, I'm just going to go for a drive. And then turn back and go in. But... motherfucker. It's actually warm as balls today as well. It's 18 degrees. It was 18 degrees at fucking 9 o'clock this morning. Also, I do see it's fading slightly. In spots like that. Unless that's just a bald spot. But it's definitely fucking fading. Oh, I just got run over. Fluff is doing stream. Yo, Mr. Bootleg. How you doing, mate? We are. Remember when I said last night I was going to grind? Well, I didn't do that. I just went downstairs and left everything as it was. Yo, Mr. Blackheart Daddy, how you doing? How you both doing, boys? 35. 4 more battles, boys, and we will have what we need, and then we can get on with the game. Considering this is the only fighting style I want to use. You doing good? Nice, man. Ow. Yeah, we've got this chapter, which is probably... There's probably like an hour of this chapter left. And then we got the final chapter, boys. Boom, boom. And then it's Devil May Cry. And we'll probably... I don't know, I'm not promising that I'm going to boot up tonight. But I'd rather boot up late tonight than early tomorrow morning. Wouldn't mind like a little line tomorrow. DMC2 is the best game. I'm sorry, what? No, to be honest, I don't really have many good many memories of that game. All I remember is beating it with cheats because it was so boring. But we're gonna play it. I mean, I don't understand how they actually fucked up from Devil May Cry 2. Like, they're very lucky that Devil May Cry 3 was such a big success. Because if it wasn't, I don't think we'd seen another Devil May Cry. Although, in my opinion, I don't know if I'll hate Devil May Cry 4 more. Because I remember really not liking that game. Fuck, I thought I'd ordered everything from this. I've not. Right, what XP are we on now? 41k, there we go. Increase the damage of X actions. Oh no, it's during X boost. So that's trash. So that's completely pointless. I'd rather get this then. That's terrible. No one uses X boost. Right, let's go, boys. We're in the end game. Almost. Devil May Cry 2 is the best game. Someone out there does think that. I'm not kidding. Someone out there does think that. It's their favourite game, actually. It's not just their favourite Devil May Cry. It's their favourite game. Ah! Okay, well, I just lost that tablet.
Can I get any you can't drink?
Thank you, Mr. Butters. Yeah, I'm taking it rectally. No, I'm shoving it on my dick hole. Why are they so small? I'd rather just take a massive horse pill than a fucking small tablet. I really don't feel these tablets did anything yesterday. I still felt like shit all day. Yo, we all good, boys? Are we excited for some tier lists after this? How's Lee with the nose? It's still... It doesn't look as bruised now, but it still hurts to even, like, move it. It's got like a big red line here. So it's either broken or it's very badly bruised. She doesn't have any black eyes though, but that you don't always necessarily get black eyes when you break your nose. And the little kid is still in school apparently, so he needs fucking throwing down a flight of stairs in my opinion. But what's this? Apollo, I don't have fucking... Oh, I can actually read this. I can read your every thoughts. Me. Oh, I like it. Yo, Apollo, how you doing, man? Apollo, are you excited? You won't ever have to watch another one of these games till at least November. What grade is it? Well, she works in a special needs school, so they kind of mix all the ages together. Well, not all the ages. They don't put like 16-year-olds with 12-year-olds, but lower school they can put like, depending on how academically far they are, because obviously a lot of them aren't going to be very on like what a 6-year-old should be like doing in school. So it's anywhere between like 7 and 10, I would say, classes now. And it was a 10-year-old that kicked her in the nose and punched her in the nose. Like I said to her, if it was a teenager that did it, I don't care if you're 13, I'm picking you up and I'm throwing you through a window. Like, you're literally going to learn your lesson. Like, especially if you're not going to get excluded. And then, what they're going to say? He threw me through a window? No, I didn't. You just chucked yourself through it. Does she get compensation? Mate, she barely gets paid. Never mind fucking compensation. No. She's in the union, won't get fuck all. And the kid will not get kicked out of school until he does it to a head of year or a head teacher. When he does it to one of those, then he'll get kicked out. But yeah, I mean, I've said to Lee, it's obviously it's the kid's fault. It's not your fault. But because you don't know the kid all that well, really, if you knew him better, like there needs to be a better plan because she's got a new class now. So the transition that they do this so they get all this shitty behaviour out of the way, and so they get them settled. But the teachers never meet up, right, with a fucking book that says, right, child 1, okay, well, this kid, he fucking doesn't like it if you fart. He also reacts badly to this, but he actually really likes it if you do this. There's none of that in this. Even though every Wednesday they have to stay behind and do fucking bullshit, there's none of that where they meet up and discuss with the previous teacher what the kids were like. So they're just setting them up to get beat up at this point. But yeah, like, and Lee's not very like outspoken at work. Like I'm very outspoken. If like I don't like something, I'll just say, well, it's bullshit, I'm not doing it. But Lee doesn't like being like that. She thinks she's like a moaner, which he kind of classed as a moaner, right? But yeah. Well, you don't like to fart. Mate, there's probably some kid that hates it if you fart. 850,000. Yeah, but the thing is, that's probably in a school, a normal school. Lee doesn't work in a normal school. She works in like a school where like teachers have to wear like arm guards because kids bite. And it's also London. So yeah. Also, the BBC presenter got outed of who's a giant fucking nonce. Yeah, London, there's a different set of rules for them. I've already said that if she breaks a bone in her body in this job, then I will go in and be like, you're fucking getting rid of this kid. Because there's a teacher, there's a TA now that's in her class that literally had her ankle broken because the same kid that fucking broke Lee's nose jumped on her leg and broke her ankle. and he's still there. And I was like, and this other TA is like, well, I can't believe it. They're doing something for you when you broke your nose, but they didn't do it for me when I broke my ankle. And Lee was like, well, did you go and tell anyone? Did you like say it? And she was like, oh no, didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to the head teacher. And Lee was like, well, that's fucking why. If you laugh, you're a bad person. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Apollo. I mean, some of the kids are lovely, but some of them are all there, right, and they shouldn't be there. They're just naughty kids. And like I said, they just need bullying. They actually, this is where bullying would help. They need putting in with older kids that will fucking, you know, put them in their place, and then they'll never act out of line again. Fuck them. I couldn't do that job. That's why I don't do that job. Because I have no sympathy for kids like that are just badly behaved. Kids who are like autistic or ADHD, I have all the time in the world for. But if you're just a little shit that just lashes out because you've got little fucking kid syndrome, then fuck you. This is why I need to bring back Kanin. Powdered sugar. I thought you said cocaine. I was like, that'll make them worse. I hate these earphones so much. When we're really spaced out and sleepy, I wonder why. Sleeping pills, that's why. There was a guy, when we were in school, we were in like year 8. There was a guy in year 11, like the top year. And he was so small. But he was proper angry all the time. And he had his lunchbox on the side, and it was like he was taking pills with it. And I was like, "Are they your growing tablets? Are they your growing No, fucking not. I got allergies." They are growing tablets, mate. I was like, "You better take one. Looks like you've missed a couple of years worth there, mate." You bought a 3.5mm extender. You're so glad. What for? For your headphones? Dude, it's not the length that's doing it. It's the fact that these little things are shit. And I much prefer headphones. I'm actually missing my headphones, but I don't want to pink them. He's up all night making protein. Yeah, into socks. Apparently all the CODs are coming to Game Pass. That's a big win. It's only a win for when the new COD comes out and everyone plays it for a week. My PC headphones found a pair that fit, but the cable was like 2 inches long. Oh right, okay. I've got like a small extender, but it's a splitter. It's so I can wear two pairs. Oh, also, boys, Friday evening, me and Lee are going to be streaming The Mortuary's Assistant. We're going to be doing the update for it. It's got a big update apparently, and that game was fucking scary as shit. So I'm very excited to play that.
なんだか酒がまずくなってきちまったあいつらのことを思い出したら今はやっぱり
ででおねお
みんな
ねおねお
てめえが
ねおねお
精一杯の時代なの
ね
ですかね。まあでも毎日明るいうちから管巻いてちゃ誰だって挨拶する気はなくなります。今度シラフの時に飯でも食いませんか。東上会の直系組長がそんなんじゃ昔上を目指して
Can you not wear headphones? Why can you not wear headphones? Do you just not like the feel of them? I hate wearing earphones. I can wear earphones out, but in, it just feels weird me wearing them. Oh, Tourette's. Why? Does it like make you tick more or something? Is it just like having something on your head? Oh, it's because you're like moving about. You want a pair of like ear defenders. You know, ones that like really hug your head, but you want to incorporate them into earphones. Headphones, sorry. Wait, that would do my head in. And the thing is, I bet there's like medication that you can go on, right? That eases the tics and doesn't make you do it. But I bet it just makes you like a fucking zombie. So it's not really a solution, is it? Oh, I've got a solution. Let's just put him to sleep. It's not a solution, mate. It's fucked, man.
カムロ町で稼ぐなら RK の許可を取れと
なあところが六本木は上がりを払う気がねえ。それで今夜 RK が鳥羽をビルごと襲撃するらしい。目的は見せしめだ。派手にやるだろうな。一人や二人死人が出るかもしれねえ。
じゃあもしかしたら相馬もそこに来るってことですか。
It literally looks like he's drinking water with a giant diamond in it. Your internet dropped out? Oh, mate. Welcome back. I need to put headphones on today. This is driving me insane. For my stomach issue? Yeah, they want to put everyone on antidepressants. Microwave tablets are blue. For a second, I thought you were being real. Then I got. Try and dish them out. Yeah, they are, man. Mate, like the minute when I first spoke to a doctor, right, when I first went off work, they didn't even say, well, what are you wanting to do about it? They just went, well, we're going to put you on these, take them once a day. It's like, oh, really? And this is going to cure me. And it literally made me feel 10 times worse. And the thing that will work, like therapy, there's a fucking 6-month wait for. And I've still not had my initial call about it yet. So, it's not a 6-month wait. It's more like a fucking year wait. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the wee happy few. I get some people it works for some people. And if I found the right one, it probably would work for me. But it's how that they're so quick to dish them out and not, like, check anything. Because people go to, like, my mum all the time goes, well, works for me. It's like, all right. Well, mum, you probably like a giant cock in your ass at times, mum, right? And that probably really makes you feel good. But guess what? I don't. But because it means you feel good with that, doesn't mean I fucking do. It makes me laugh. And I say that exact thing to my mum. She's like, I don't like big cock in my ass. I'm like, well, I'm just making an example. Like, I could go, what, you don't like peanut butter? No, I fucking love peanut butter. Everyone does. It's like, no, you fucking idiot. Ah, well, no wonder you're not back at work yet. Fuck off. My mum's never like that, actually. I'm actually... She does say that, well, why... It works for me. She does say that, but she doesn't say, well, no wonder you're not back at work then. She's probably thinking it, though. And the thing is, in all this time, right, I've been off now for like 3 months. I've seen my doctor face to face once. The rest, it's been a different doctor every single time. And they all have the same fucking... It's as if they're all just reading from a fucking pamphlet. Oh, he went over.
どこに相馬や RK の連中がいるかわからねえ。気をつけていこうぜ、アボ。行くのか。
Oh, these are already all knocked out. Damn, it's not 69-69, boys. Right, we're going to find what that is, boys. I get this really morbid sensation of maybe it's not depression, maybe it's hyper understanding the situation, maybe life, find yourself trapped in. It could be. It's a lot of things, right? I'm not depressed at all right now. I'm just I get anxiety, right, for certain things, and it's got better in the last couple of months. But that's because I've not been taking the fucking tablets that I was on. But it's like, I still don't feel like I'm anywhere near close to normal. And I think the only thing that's going to unlock that is not... Like, I understand my mind very well. I know if... The minute I wake up, within 5 seconds, I know if it's a good... If I'm going to have a good day or a bad day. And I know if it's going to be a bad... And if I say in my head it's going to be a bad day, if I don't get out of bed there and then, I ain't getting out of bed for, like, a long time. What happens when you're anxious? It's weird.
Twist all the doctor's fluff is sent to get given a note to Red from when they meet Fluff Marcus.
They'll get a note. So for me, from when I have anxiety, right, it's like everything is super. Because this is why when I'm not feeling like I am now, where it like kind of rules me, I quite like having a bit of anxiety because I feel it helps me achieve my goals better. But I get like I like hyper focus, and everything is like magnified. So for example, like at work, there might be something that I really hate doing at work every day, but when my anxiety is really bad, all I can focus on is that one thing, and I just think that's all I'm going to do all day. And then I also get like the classic of like you get tightness like in your chest. I've only ever had like almost a panic attack once, but I don't think it was like a panic attack. Like it was just like I had to just get the fuck out. Yeah, kind of like a sensory overload. It's hard to explain. It's like in my head. It's like, you know, in a movie when like zooms in on one thing. It's kind of a bit like that, but like mentally, all my mind and my thoughts hyper set like focus on one thing, and if it's whether it's good or bad, it's just so bad for my inside my head, and I just can't do anything. It's weird. I can't explain it. Light up the room. Oh, right, okay. We just got to find the fucking light switch. Yeah, it's weird. I wish I could just show you what it's like, but yeah. I actually don't mind talking about it though. It helps. And there's like a group in Rotherham that you can go to with people like who have like mental health stuff. And I generally would like to go, but it's just finding the fucking balls to like. Yeah, it's weird, Apollo. Like I said, like if I'm in a good place, right, mentally, it actually helps me a lot. Because I remember saying this a long time ago, and someone called me an idiot. I think my mum called me an idiot for talking like it. But I said that like I quite like being anxious at times, because it does help me and it motivates me and it pushes me to do better. Like, for things. It makes me go and do things. In my head, I'm like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. Nope. Oh, no, can't imagine doing that. But then in my head, I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to prove it wrong. But, like, when I'm like I am now, I can't see past that. And I can't force myself to do shit. The fuck?
どうした？まさか当てずっぽうで番号を入力しようとしてるんじゃねえだろうな。
やってみなくちゃわからないでしょ
You're kidding, right?
おとなしく他のところを調べようぜ。
You get anxious, usually in public, close environments, but would never describe it as having anxiety. He's got 3 ads. Yo, sorry, this should be over in like 15 seconds. Yo. Yeah, I was going to say they're probably back in like 15 seconds.
ちょっといいか
Yeah, I mean, when I'm like doing all right, I wouldn't say it's anxiety. I would say it's just a way. It's like a coping mechanism in my head to like motivate me to do well. 0508 or 8010.
はっきり
050
Right, a bit one's for the fucking thingy. What was the other code? Boys, what was the other code? Eight oh one oh. Ooh, to crush dragon. 2 30-second ads and a 1. You got so you got 2 minutes 15 of ads, because I only have 1 minute 30 of ads on.
I was coming last night, and then I saw your face. Your pink-haired face appeared in my dreams. I came harder, I exploded. I became one with the calm.
Huh?
間違えたのか。
Oh, it's 0508. Yo, Dave, how you doing, man?
05
試してみるよ
Oh, you idiot!
05
試してみるよよ
There we go.
し
Yo, how you doing, mate? I wonder what that even was, that dragon thing.
Oh my god, base butt is here.
Oh my god. Oh, Dave!
Holy fuck, I'm about to come. Dave is here.
Forgot to do your entrance. Yeah, I mean,
上へ行くルートがある
it's how you class it, really, Apollo, innit?
二人は待っててくれる
おう頼んだぞタボ。
Boys, you know what I'm most like, looking forward to is not having to have this monitor as my main one. Because it's pissed me off. Stretchy rubber. Coop's mum's favourite item in the game. Yo, what you been up to, Dave?
Oh my god,
Lockpick.
Base Dev is here. Oh my god, he just came. How disgusting. Just to come 117 you.
Oh, it's fucking barricaded from the other side. You got a lot of opinions on mental health and the current neurodivergence pandemic we seem to be having. Ooh. Is this where you go, people are just fucking pussies now? I do think, right, that even myself, as someone who have suffered with mental health, right, I do think there are way too many easy ways out of things. And I say this as being as someone who has struggled with my mental health, right? There's far too many out. Okay, then that's fine, you're out then. It's cool. Whereas, as opposed to like... And I know this because my granddad, who was in World War II, had a massive fucking nervous breakdown and had mad anxiety for the rest of his life. It was kind of viewed very different back then. But he still worked through it all. Whereas I think if I had like a midlife crisis and a fucking breakdown...
Just came back from the doctor. Supposedly I'm a neurocoma. The doctor even called security to escort me out. Guess some people don't like to see me come.
Oh, dude, that is an average jump flop session. Boys, it's giving us tutorials in the second to last fucking chapter. Can you believe it? Oh, God. Symptoms of other people generally, life-hindering elements. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it is. And unless you get like an actual like, diagnosis, right? You wouldn't do the same for if you had like... You wouldn't have like a stomachache and go, oh, I've got cancer. But people go, oh, I feel like I'm having a bad day. I'm depressed.
Judgment, not Splinter Cell Kappa.
Kappa. So I do get what you're saying there. I kind of agree. Yo, Mr. Pooh, how you doing, mate?
Mr. President, there's been a second neurodivergence.
But yeah, I do generally think, and also I think more people are having things like this just because there's more. There is more. What's the word? More exposure to it, right? So people don't feel like. You generally don't get that feeling of when when you're depressed. You generally do feel like. I said this when I was depressed a while ago, right? I was in a room full of friends and family, and I literally felt like I was alone. I just felt like so disconnected from everyone. And I think I tweeted it or something, or I put something so people could read like how I was feeling. And like so many people messaged me being like, "That's exactly how I feel when I've got depression." So I don't think there's such a stigma to it now. Yo, I'm glad you're good, man. Ooh. This guy's not dead? Thinks you're ADHD because they saw a TikTok. Yep. Yeah, they're like, oh my god. I struggle to concentrate on things. I struggle to do this. I struggle to do that. Like, I generally do think that if I had a proper diagnosis, I don't even think I would be ADHD. And I really struggle to concentrate on things that I don't find interesting. But Lee all the time goes, you have to be ADHD. You just can't sit still at times. Or you can't just sit and do nothing. It's like, well, maybe I'm just bored easily. You don't have to be ADHD. Find Summer. Summer these nuts. I think we have to go over the balcony, boys. Oh, no, we don't.
Yes.
But yeah, I agree. Like, it's just that type. This is the type of world we live in now, unfortunately. It's all social media. Like, every kid has a phone. I didn't have a phone till I was 13, till I was in big school. And it obviously it was a piece of shit phone because that's all that was out then. I didn't have the internet until I was like 14, 15, and I think that massively helped me as well. I'd have just, because as soon as I was 14, 15, that's when I got depressed. Because I would just tell like all my friends about like my dad and shit, and it would just make me get depressed. It's fucking terrible. So imagine being a kid where you have the entire internet at your fucking fingertips. There's parts of me that's just like, I don't want a kid. There's so many like dangers in the world, and there's so many negative things. I don't really want to bring a kid into that. Fucking boggled. I'll be thinking and saying something. Here's something on TV now I completely forgot about what I was about to say. Yeah, it probably is down to exhaustion. But again, people go, oh no, that's ADHD. No, you've got ADHD. You are the negative thing! You are the negative thing. Yo, Shen. See, Shen would be good to speak to about this, because Shen is like a fucking... He meditates. I really want to learn how to meditate and just relax. I think it would be a really good thing for everyone if you meditated for 2 hours a day. But I generally do think that like Shen is someone I really want to speak to about like stuff like that. Because he literally is so disciplined. He'll be like, oh, I'm really enjoying stream, or I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now, but I need to go and sit down because it's part of his daily thing.
Will be bringing as many kids as I come to this world. Why? Because I want them to suffer. Yes, I'm based like that. In fact, let's start with my firstborn. Holy fuck, I'm coming.
Oh god, dude. You son of a bitch. My opinion, people think it's cool. Yeah, exactly, Pooh. I agree. People are like, oh, I got ADHD. It's like, okay, if you actually had ADHD, you would tell people you've got it, but only when like I remember when I first met Aiden, he always used to say like, oh, I've got ADHD, and I was like, no, you're just very loud and boisterous. And then when I met him, I was like, holy fuck, he does have ADHD, like. And I do think people wear it as like a badge of honor, like they're part of the fucking brownies or guides or whatever, and they've got fucking, oh, you got your ADHD badge, boys. So, yeah. One of the reasons I don't talk much about it is, and people even less about meditation persons, I have no interest whatsoever in being the person people come to with their problems. Yeah, true. No, I wouldn't come to you being like, oh, Shen mate, I'm literally shitting a brick every time I leave the house. I hate myself, I hate my life, I hate all my subs, I only love my tier 3 subs, can you please help me? I'd just come to you and say, like, what do you do to sit and discipline yourself like that? I'd really be interested in it, and I'd think you are very knowledgeable about it. And then I would go, okay, Shen, thank you for teaching me. And I'd suck you off. It's just easy and that hard. Oh, really? So it's just a case of just forcing yourself to sit and like clear, because I suppose it is different for everyone. How do you clear your mind? Oh, well, I just think of fucking sheep. Okay, well, a Welsh person probably wouldn't work for. But for me, thinking of sheep puts me to sleep. Eventually, the habit of doing it overcomes your resistance to it. Alright, okay. So just doing it constantly, you're just, boom, in the zone. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's concentrating. Alright, so it's like hyper-concentrating. Ooh. Shen, you should do like a blog post or something on it. Because you are like so... Kill him! So we lose.
Kaito-san, どうにか。なんだ。ああ。よし、行くか。
Mate, Pooh is an actual fucking guitar hero god. Pooh can play fucking guitar really well. I can't play guitar at all. I've not picked my guitar up in months. You can develop concentration like a muscle and eventually it becomes pleasant and effortless. That's awesome, dude. Oh, fuck my ass, man. It's like he could fucking smell me, dude. I hate this. This is why this game cannot be any higher than B rank. I'm sorry, I really love the combat. The story's actually kind of pog. But shit like this outweighs the good, in my opinion. Outweighs the good by a fucking long shot. Yeah, when I had a guitar years ago, I loved playing that. I'll mess it up a bunch. Dude, I've never been, like, technically good. I've never, like, learned scales. Or anything. You've made people give up guitar to hear me play it. See, he has the opposite effect for me. When Tom first started playing, like, Tom's just, like, musically he just gets it, you know what I mean? It's same with, like, mixing. He started getting into, like, dance music, and he could just mix a track into another. He doesn't even need his decks or his software to, like beat match. Or, like, pick songs that are beat match. He just knows, listening to a beat, he's like, oh, that's 160. Oh, that's 120. That's 280 beats a minute. Like, whatever. And I'm just like, I'd love to be that musically talented, but I would waste it. So me seeing him play guitar, I was like, well, if I can get half as good as he is, then I'll be happy. And that's pretty much what happened. I just played rhythm and he played lead. And then I got to play lead in the songs that I really like. You could talk our coat head to sleep. I would say the most technically most difficult song I could play was oh boys, we're back here. Was Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits. And Pooh's probably gonna go Keck. That's like Three Blind Mice level of music.
Guitar Hero, oh give me a break. All my homies played Hero in the 360.
In the 360. Right, here we go, boys. Big fight coming.
Are? なんだよ、コウスケくんか?
こりねえガキだな。おい、まさかまた
Never played DJ Hero.
してたんじゃねえだろうな。
してませんから。
てめえ、松金組のカイトか。
お、さすが有名じゃん。
なんでここにいる？てめえも RK に入ったんだ。
And I also was learning before I first just stopped playing guitar. I was learning one of my mum's favourite songs, which was Local Hero by Dire Straits. And that really wasn't a difficult song. But I'm pretty sure that's the song that Newcastle walk out to.
これじゃ何のためにわざわざ来たかわかんねえな。
But yeah, this is why I would love to do like a podcast.
コウスケ君を助けに来たって
Yeah,
こと
it
で
was an opening for a TV show as well.
知り合いっすか
Do, 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 do,
あ
do.
いつ頭かち割られるところでしたよ
Do, 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 do. I don't know what TV show.
それでしまいだ
It was the theme of
さ
of Local Hero. Miyamoto! Boys, we're literally beating up Nintendo right now. This is for Zelda. Being 30 FPS. Jesus Christ, this is like a Coop's mum's party. This is for still having the Switch. After 17 years. And this is for your overpriced games on your console. I think he's learned his lesson, boys.
ったくいい加減にしろよ。
Do, 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 do.
楠本さん、あなたの方からこちらへ呼んでいただけるとは思ってませんでした。どういう風の吹き回しでしょう。いいお返事がいただけると思っていいのですか。
もう終わりにしようと思います。
何をです。
保身のために秘密を隠すこと。
ではどうされるおつもりですか。
This looks like the guy from fucking Adam's Family. What's his name again? Gomez. Not Mario Gomez.
私はミツルの復讐のために河合信也を殺しました。5年前にカムロ町で河合が拉致されたあの日に自分のこの手で。北方先生はその協力者です。
もし自首をすればあなたはただの人殺しです。厚労省の立て直しで人気が高まっていた分、そこから突き落とされる衝撃は大きいでしょう。自首は考え直した方がいい。私どもが秘密を守って差し上げますよ。
その代わりあなた方の仲間になれと、そういうことでしょ。
官僚が組織にいる以上、しがらみに生きるのは避けられません。みんな国のために自分こそが正しいと信じる意見をぶつけ合い、無難な落としどころを探って初めてことが進むんです。それなのにあなたはもう十分多くの正義を果たせたじゃありません
Oh
か。
boys, I've not fucking moisturised. Why has no one advised me that I've not moisturised? Have you seen the state of my skin?
その成果は私も他の方々も尊重するとお約束します。しかし今、楠本玲子が人殺しだったとなれば、あなたの果たしてきた正義は全部水の泡になってしまう。むしろ揺り戻して前よりも腐敗する結果になるかもしれません。あなたもそれは望まないはずです。誰にだって秘密はあります。
Hey, don't forget to moisturize. Here, take this jar, my con.
すべて闇に葬るんです。
そこが問題なんですよ。澤さんは
Boys, never be scared of moisturising. Some men are like,
もう来なくて
that's
いい
for
と
girls.
拒絶したのは私の方。
You don't look this good without moisturizer, boys.
彼女だけはあの高校でミツルの味方でいてくれたのに。
And it's quite therapeutic.
私がこの手で復讐を果たしたか
In
ら。
fact, I'm going to do
そこへ引き寄せられた闇に彼女が飲み込まれてしまう。
I'm going to do a mask this weekend on stream.
そのことをみんながなかったことにしようとしている。13年前、ミツルを追い詰めた同級生。
Oh, he's going to wake up. How is he just waking up at this
何
moment?
と言われても、私は自首します。もっと早くそうしていれば、サバサバ死なずに済んだ。
Pooh, you know it's right.
あなたは青臭い人だったんですね。
あなた方は私を失脚させたことで良しとすればいいでしょう。当初の目的は。
Pooh, you definitely moisturize. You have good skin
でも私
complexion.
は操り
Either that or the spiders add to your complexion
したの
somehow.
は欲の書きすぎでしたね。
I'm going to blame the spiders if it's not
私が自
moisturizer.
首する以上、それはもはや不可能に近い。
Every year off Lee's dad and mum, always ask for moisturizer because they get me good stuff.
私としてはかけた労力に対して見合わない成果になったわけですね。が捨て身になった人間にもう駆け引きは通じませんな。
Uh-oh. Bang. She's getting garroted here, mate.
ここどこ？ミツル。
Nanny? Nanny means what?
Nanny?
Nanny? Well, this changes everything now that he's awake.
もう終わりだよな。
ああ、半グレにしちゃまあまあ歯ごたえあったぜ。しょうがない兄貴っすね。あとは
Nanny,
引っ込んでてくださいよ。
my,
病み上がりなんだから。抜けせ。
すげえ。
May never do, but I have tried to start so many times, but I'm a failure. I just try and I either set to begin with, I either set an alarm on my phone, or I would do it. That's why I've got my moisturizer on this desk, because the minute I sit at this desk, I know that my moisturizer is usually here, next to my keyboard. It was over there. That's why I didn't know. But as I'm like turning on my computer and everything, I'm boys. I missed a workout day yesterday on fucking idle fucking shit.
本当に今日ここに来てなかったんだな。
ええ、多分いなかったと思います。
なるほど。
No!
じゃあこんだけ苦労して。
I missed a workout on idle. We're gonna have to start from the beginning.
八神さん
You have failed your routine. I got an achievement called You have failed your routine.
の連中が言ってるのを聞きましたよ。相馬は偉人町から指示飛ばしてるって。
ほう。じゃあもしかしてずっと向こうで。We were
one day off 7. There's an achievement for getting 100 days in a row. There's no. If I somehow miss that, no. Looks like the tables have turned.
明日また偉人町に行くか。うまいこと桑名と合流できりゃ、相馬だって向こうから出てくるはず。
But yeah, I just have my moisturizer on my desk. I tend not to have a giant bottle. I have a giant bottle in the other room for night's time. But yeah, the minute I sit down, boom. Moisturize out my balls. Do 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 do. Ow. Move out, bitches. I love it as well. I'm like, oh, I forgot to work out on a game, not in real life. Oh, Butters, look, you didn't see what we did with the place yesterday, look. We've got the dogs here, shagging. The cat's watching. Do 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 do. Right.
今日もぼちぼち動くとすっか。行こうぜ、タボ。
Roll out. Do you know a lot of the AI voices that I've got of real people? A lot of the actual people don't like it because there's been an article recently about the guy who plays Hal Emmerich from Metal Gear. He doesn't like people using his voice to say like anything. He'd rather him do it. It's basically putting him out of work, he's saying, but I mean, if he wants to be paid for every single fucking TTS, then he can come and fucking suck my cock. If anything, it's not, I'm not getting anything out of it. No one is. He's just trying to laugh, right? I think he's just scared that someone's going to AI his voice saying that he endorses some shit that he doesn't.
Yeah. これは八神氏。
ああ。つくも一人か。杉浦は？
桑名さんを探そうと聞き込みに出てます。ただ、ハンピン・リューマンのところから姿を消して以来、桑名さんが。
I am the real Optimus Prime, and personally I like when you humans use my voice to say come in my butters. I like big butters, and I cannot lie.
Oh god. We'll put him out of work. Yeah, let's start an AI voice talent. That's why like, all the rappers have gone off this, because people are just making up raps without even needing to speak to Eminem.
なるほど。だから膠着状態か。
Okay. Well, let's do that. Hopefully these quests have opened up, because if not, I don't know when we're going to be able to do them. Guessing we just walk around? Oh no, we go back in apparently. Eh? Check up on Ijinko? Eh? Or do we just have to use the monitors? Boys, what do I have to do?